Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Woo! All right, let's do a little bit better. How are we doing today? There we go. All right. My name is Stacy Board. I am the Director of Education with Shadowbox Live, and we are thrilled to be hosting this TED Talk for you guys. We absolutely love our partnership that we've established with Metro. Thank you, Ms. Pace, over there, for recommending that we participate in this. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over for your TED Talk presentation.
My name is Bill Frumpf, and this is Emmy Johnson.
Hi. So, as all of you know, you're here to watch Genius Hour presentations. Some of you, or most of you, probably know what a Genius Hour presentation is because you've worked on one or you've helped out someone with one. But some of you are probably wondering, what exactly is a Genius Hour project? Well, a Genius Hour project, also known as a passion project or a 20% project, is basically whatever the student wants it to be. The student gets to pick what they spend their time doing, what their product is, and what their subject matter is. It's called a passion project because they're supposed to pick something that they're very passionate about. And it's called a 20% project because the student spends 20% of the time that they have that semester preparing and spending time on this. At the end of every Friday, which were designated Genius Hour days, students had to turn in a blog post describing what they spent their time doing that day. Through these projects, students have learned integrity, a sense of self-direction, and they've learned responsibility for their actions. Now, since this project is a semester long, you're probably wondering, how did they keep motivated? Well, the answer is that students were supposed to pick something that they are passionate about, that they would be able to stay motivated throughout the entire semester. Subjects range from things as dark as human trafficking to things as light as cartoons. And each project was unique and it required a unique set of skill sets, and each student learned something individual.
You know what Genius Hour is, but you may be wondering, how does this relate to TED? TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. Each of these are prominent parts of the Genius Hour process. Students, when composing their Genius Hour projects, use technology to research their topics, design and build their projects, and in some cases, even in their projects themselves. Many projects focus on entertainment as a topic, such as poetry, art, music, or food. And central to all of this is the design process, which begins with defining a problem and ends with defining what you want your product to turn into. Now, another famous part of TED is that the audience is not necessarily passive, but they discuss, contemplate, and learn about what they see. And this is also part of Genius Hour. This is the central idea of Genius Hour.